everybody, today is Monday. We are getting ready to head back into school tomorrow after spring break, and I would be lying if I said I was not grieving a little bit. I've mentioned before that we do a hybrid homeschool, so it's a university model. It works really well for our family. And so we have home days and then we have days where we're in person. And I have found for me personally, and I also think for my kids, like when it's time to have an in-person day, it's good. You know, we're ready to have that community and that accountability. And then when it's time for a home day, it's like, okay, we get to have a day at home. So that balance has been really good. But I have to say, we have had such a nice spring break. Really nothing eventful. We've done some just like house projects. I say we. My husband has done house projects and I have kept the kids while he's done outside stuff. But it's been stuff that we've wanted to do for a while. So I'm so glad that that's done. We went putt-putting one day. It's just been really low key. Today has been a big errands day. I had an appointment this morning and then we had to go turn in tax stuff. I was very late turning in taxes. I mean, I made it in time, but I tend to kind of procrastinate. So the aftermath of that is a lot. There were some papers that I couldn't find and I was really scrambling and just kind of throwing things at one point. So I have papers to clean up. The kitchen is a mess. We haven't been home today other than like getting those papers together. So there are clothes on the floor, there's papers everywhere. And then in addition to that, we need to get ready to go back to school tomorrow. So I just thought I would take you along on a very normal, vulnerable day in my life as I clean up the house and get ready to re-enter school tomorrow. So I think what I'll do first is tackle the papers in my room, make up the bed. I'll give you kind of an overview of what it looks like. It's pretty rough. All right, so here's an overview of our bathroom slash like the nursery area. So there's a couple of clothing items here that Harrison wore to church yesterday. Those can be put back up. This is two dresses that if you missed that video, me talking about those and kind of talking through my spring transitional capsule, I'll link that down below. This needs more diapers, so I'll put those in there. We've got laundry there that needs to be put away. And then this is where it gets kind of scary. I try as much as possible to just have one set of clothing here that I've taken off that maybe I'm going to wear the next day or something like that. But this is kind of an accurate depiction of how life is going. If there's only one set of clothing there, then I'm managing things pretty well. And a lot of times it looks like this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you can relate to that. So that's pretty much the state of the bathroom. The bathroom's not too bad. All right, here's where it gets scary. Papers all over the bed. Bed's not made up. Papers down there. Like I said, I really just kind of panicked when I couldn't find those tax papers, but I did end up finding them. It's fine, everything's fine. So I just have some filing to do, some throwing away to do. I need to make up the bed, so I'll take you with me. Oh, it's loud in there. I'll take you with me for that, and then we'll move to the kitchen. I'm actually wearing a new dress, and this is gonna go in my spring capsule. So I'll end up showing you like the finished capsule, but this is, I think it's originally universal thread. I just thrifted it last week and it's a t-shirt dress. It's a little bit short, but I've worn it all day and I haven't felt uncomfortable. So it's definitely one of those things that I would just wear depending on, you know, I probably wouldn't wear it to teach in at school. I probably wouldn't wear it to church, although I think with the right layering piece, I probably could. This will probably be more so like just a casual errands around the house, you know, going on a day trip, that kind of thing. I'll probably wear this. But it's very soft and it's a good color for a light spring, so I like it. always says, Kelly is so organized. She's got it all together. These are things that I bought after Christmas clearance. And I intended to show them to you, but I never did. And I just kept them in the corner because I was going to show them to you. And it's April, so I guess I'll go ahead and share my after Christmas clearance haul. I really didn't buy much this year. I kind of find that after Christmas clearance is just not what it used to be, in my opinion, and I would just rather kind of thrift gems throughout the year, and honestly I don't need much anyway. I did buy some wrapping paper at Target. There's not much on each roll. It's not like my Hobby Lobby rolls where it's a lot, but I thought these were cute. So the first one is this kind of poppy red, and it's got like a gold leaf bow motif. It's maybe a little hard to see. I don't have anything like this, and so I think this kind of lattice with the bows combined under the tree with what else I have, I think it's going to look pretty. So I don't expect this to last me more than like a year or two, but that's okay because I got it on clearance, like I said. So that's the first one. And then the other one is just really fun and cute. So it is the same brand. It's Minted. It was bought at Target, but it's all these different little Santas. It's just super fun. So I think the kids will enjoy this one. Just kind of sparks joy. This was totally an impulse buy. I don't mind admitting that. And when you see it, I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it. So at the clearance area in Target, they had these cute little like stuffed mice, which, well, maybe they're mice, maybe they're hamsters. And if you were along for the mouse saga that was our Christmas break, you're probably like, why would you even want that? Listen, I think mice are adorable. I just do not want them in my house. I do not want them in my house. But little stuffed ones are cute. So, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh, they're really soft too. They're just like a super soft fur. So this is the first one. It's a white and gray, and he's got a little scarf, and he's just so cute. His little oversized ears and everything. And then the second one that I got is a brown one, same oversized ears, same super soft material, but he's got this little green hat. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to give both of them to Harrison, or if I'm going to give one to him and one to my nephew, who is 3. But it was an impulse buy. They're adorable. I don't regret it. Now the last thing, I actually saw some of these at my sister's house, and her mother-in-law had gotten them for the kids on Christmas clearance. And I said, where did you get those? And she said, they came from Dollar General, and I could not believe it. So they had a couple of different themes, but these are some jars, and they are Nutcracker themed. So they had these tall ones, and it's got a green lid, and such a cute little pattern. And then this one is more of like a jelly jar, and again with that motif of the Nutcracker. So I bought all that they had at this $1 store. I didn't go crazy and go to a bunch of area ones because I really don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to make something and gift it in these because, I mean, how cute is that? And then you could reuse it. I mean, you could put toothpicks in here. You could put little treats. I don't know, what would you use it for? It calls it a spice jar, of course. I don't think it doesn't have like a lid of, holes that you would sprinkle a spice, but you could put cinnamon sticks or something like that. So like I said, I didn't go crazy. I got 4 of these and I got 2 of these. So I think what I'm going to do is put them in my wrapping bin, which is what I should have done 4 months ago, but we're not going to stress about it. We're just going to do it now. Another thing I need to do today is set up this baby monitor. So we had one exactly like this for the older 2, and it's been quite a few years since we needed a baby monitor. It got to where this wouldn't hold a charge anymore, and so you kind of had to stay right by the charger. And I had just mentioned to some friends at church and some friends at school that, does anybody have a baby monitor you're not using anymore? And one of my sweet friends at church said, I actually have one new in the box that was given to us, and they're kind of beyond that stage. So I need to set this up over here on our little bookshelf, and I'll either just unplug the printer you know, and then just change those plugs out when I need to, or I'll get like one of those little 3-plug things, because we have a fan for white noise and we have the printer, and then we'll have this. But I mean, gosh, to be new in the box, and this is what I'm familiar with, this is exactly the one that we had. I don't really, actually I prefer, I was gonna say I don't really care to have one hooked to my phone, but actually I prefer it not to be that way. I would prefer to have this. So I'm gonna have to set that up. One other thing that I never shared with you as far as like purchases and a thrift haul, I found this quilt at the thrift store, and it's double-sided, so it's got this really pretty floral on this side, but the main reason that I bought it was for the other side. I thought at first that it was vintage. I don't know that it is. I think it may just be like a bedspread, you know, from a store, but I just love it. It's a little more vibrant than it's showing on camera. There you go, you can see a little better. I tried to, it was kind of exposed and blown out before, overexposed, but the purples and the greens and blues, I think it's so pretty. I don't know what size it is, so I think I'm just gonna try it on the bed and see if it's too big or too small. My first thought was to make it a picnic blanket, and my husband said it was too pretty for that and he didn't want it to get messed up. So he's probably right. So it's on there, and I think I love it. I put the pattern side up. I was thinking maybe I didn't want the floral side, but you do see it kind of pulled back. Also, I have a pillowcase that's the king size for this display pillow that's a blue and white gingham. I like the green a whole lot. That one came from Quince. The blue and white one I thrifted, and it's bigger checks. So I might put that on there just to see if I want to stick with all blue. I do kind of like how this kind of pulls some green out of the quilt, and plus we have blue going on in the curtains behind me already. But I think this is fun. At least for now, I think I'm going to leave it. I think the afternoon light is making it a little difficult to see all of the patterns and how the color looks. I think it will look better, you know, kind of morning light, midday, but I think it's really pretty. So here's the other one of those Quince shams. They came in a set of 2, but once I got that out, the blue one is right here. I'm gonna change it out and see which I like better. My husband's thinking maybe the blue would be the best choice for spring. So this actually happened by accident as far as this becoming the configuration of pillows for our bed. I love the look of like those big Euro square pillows, but they tend to be expensive and hard to find. And when I was at the thrift store, I found this pillowcase, and I actually thought I might sew something with it. I might use it for fabric for something. And then the more I thought about it, I thought, why couldn't I just buy one king pillow and have it centered? And so I've done that really, I guess, for the past year or so. And I really like the way that it looks. Yeah, I think I like the blue. I think that's pretty. I think Brandon's right. I think the green is nice and can work any time of year, but I think the blue is really pretty. It is dinner time, and we are actually headed out for dinner. We're going to a local pizza place. Every month, every couple months, or every quarter, our life insurance company does like a rewards deal where they give us $5 off for dinner for every like member, Well, we have 5 members, so that's $25 off of a meal. So, I mean, for a family of 5, that's a big deal. So we're gonna go. Last time we went, I promised my daughter that she could get lasagna. Normally we order just a big pizza and some garlic knots. It's so good. So we're gonna go do that. And I think when we come back, once everybody's kind of settled and in the bed, I am going to set up my little touch lamp and just kind of do a little bit of cleaning in the kitchen by candlelight. It's not going to be real candlelight because all of my beeswax candles have done horrible this year for whatever the reason. Real life. I told you today was going to be very real life. So we're going to go have dinner. I'll show you what that looks like. And then I will just end the video doing a little bit of cleaning in the kitchen. I've got several school bags and purses that very much need to be cleaned out. So I'm going to do that tonight so that we are ready for tomorrow. So I had planned to show you guys our dinner and kind of give you a little snapshot of that. And then real life happened again. Our plans kind of changed. One child started kind of feeling bad while we were out and then got better once we got home. They brought the food to the table and we had to pack it all up and come home and eat at home. So I'm clearing everything so that we can do that. So we're minus our little lamplight and ambiance because this is real life. In the days to follow, 3 of us got a stomach bug and it was not fun, but it was short-lived, and I'm thankful to say that we're feeling much better. So I'm just getting this table cleared off so that we can enjoy our dinner, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I will see you next time.